fuels the economy. But I think 20, 30, 40 years when these accounts mature. So you can access the account until you're 18 years old. And when you're 18, you could either access the account, help pay for a first car, home, college, or you could roll it into a retirement account, and then just based on current returns or historical returns, it could be $500,000. So it could be a great supplement to Social Security.
Good morning and welcome to the New Party. I'm Nora Christine and I'm the host of Weekend and Weekday Recap, bringing you the stories everyone's talking about and the ones they don't want you to hear. We're breaking down all the latest in politics, culture, and the moments that shape the headlines live at 6 a.m. every Monday and Friday morning. So grab your coffee, wake up your mind, and let's get into it, only here on the New Party.
Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, January 30th, and I'm your host, Nora Christine. And this is the New Party, our weekday weekend recap. We are going to give you this week's recap in news. That first clip that you saw is regarding Nicki Minaj. Some folks are saying she's gone full MAGA. Some folks are saying she's now getting a gold bar. Let's break it down. So pretty much this week, guys, she appeared at a major Trump Treasury Department event this week, okay? And at said event, she definitely got everyone's attention. Let's watch this clip and see what she had to say when she was standing with the president.
I don't know what to say, but I will say that I am probably the president's #1 fan. And that's not going to change. I don't know what to say, but I will say that
so guys, as you can see, she said that she's President Trump's #1 fan, okay? So this is interesting that she says all of this just because many of her fans are upset with her. Many fans are disappointed in her. They're saying they don't understand how Nicki Minaj can go from Nicki Minaj and making the music she's making and now being with Trump. But this is what happened, guys. She was at a major Treasury Department event this week. And they were talking about the Trump accounts. As you guys may or may not know, this is a new program. It'll be a federal program that'll be offering investment accounts seeded with government funds for all children born between 2025 and 2028, part of Trump's economic agenda to help Americans, okay? At this event, as you can see, she called herself Trump's #1 fan. She embraced conservative support despite facing backlash online. Other celebrities are also calling her out. Ariana Grande said she's not talking to her. Billie Eilish said she's disappointed. So people are definitely putting pressure on her not to do this. Joe, thank you for watching. Joe said she had to kiss the ring. I don't know. But I definitely think that Nicki Minaj is doing this for some political play, what that might be. Just so you guys know, she also is currently engulfed in a beef with rapper Jay-Z. So maybe that could be it. Also, you know, just so you guys know, her brother is currently incarcerated for child molestation charges. Her husband is currently a registered ex-offender for allegedly, I don't know the details. Well, I guess he was convicted of it for raping a girl. I think he was like 19. The girl was like 16 at the time. She said he forced himself on her. I don't really know the details. I say allegedly because I don't know the details. You guys can look into that. So yeah, all of this. And then also what's interesting is Nicki Minaj admitted herself that she came here as a child, as an illegal or undocumented person. So it's interesting now that she's now being fully embraced by the Trump administration, especially when they're taking such a hard stance on illegal people. This is an interview between her and Alex Bruce Seconds. Side note,
President.
This guy that you see here, supposedly she got introduced to him by Amber Rose. As you guys may or may recall, Amber Rose took the main stage of the RNC. So Amber Rose has now taken credit and said that she introduced her to this guy here, and this guy here then connected her with the Trump administration. We'll watch a little bit of this. I'm not going to watch the whole thing, but let's hear what she had to say.
Thank you. I was very scared.
You look pretty good behind the seal, by the way.
Thank you.
I must admit, your competition, which really isn't competition, didn't really look good behind the seal when they were with Kamala Harris.
Oh.
Just saying. So, Nicki, look, everyone knows that you are the undisputed queen of rap, but what many people in this room might not know about you is who was Nicki before the fame? How did you grow up? Where did you grow up? What was the financial situation of your upbringing?
Well, I grew up in Southside Jamaica, Queens, New York City, and thank you. And you know, humble beginnings, and I would say that actually I came from a different country at about 5 years old, and always wanted the American dream. I thought that when I came to the United States, I was gonna be like moving into like a castle, and I was gonna be wearing big like poofy dresses and going out to like ballrooms. I don't know why I had that idea, but anyway, but so my parents both worked really hard, and I guess you could say they were very motivating people, believed in me, but we really didn't have much. There were
All right, guys. So I'm going to pause this real quick and I'll get back to her role in all of this. Guys, if you're watching, please hit the like button. Support your girl, support independent media. Hit that like button. I appreciate all your support. But pretty much she's not going to be necessarily a government official, but she's being called a high profile public supporter. So no official title or position is being given to her. Her most visible role was to endorse and publicize his Trump accounts savings initiative, okay, and to encourage donations and participation. Also, rumor is she got the Trump gold card. She posted that. She's being promoted as the Trump gold card is being promoted as a fast track residency pathway tied to significant financial contributions or investment programs. Minaj shared she received one and is finalizing citizen paperwork. Though this is her statement and not independently confirmed by official government communications, she already currently has her U.S. residency. So this card appears promotional rather than an official legal appointment. What's interesting to me, guys, is there's such a hard stance on illegal immigration. And let me be clear, I do not like illegal immigrants either, in the sense of we've seen under Joe Biden, the 4 years he was in office, the amount of rapes and unalivements by young women, the amount of lawlessness by the trade gangs. And so that was the reason why I believe Trump won. Immigration and the economy were the top two reasons I believe why Trump won. So with that being said, is now Nicki acknowledges she came here as a child illegally, and now she's being praised and celebrated. So two things for me. Is she going to be who we prop up to usher in when Trump tacos on his stance on illegals and his hard stance on immigration, which we'll be talking, that's our next story, guys. So make sure you guys stick around for that. Or is she just going to be getting her retribution behind the scenes against Jay-Z, against the illegal practices in the music industry? I don't know. People Buzz said discuss it, make an example and ship her out. Yeah, and to Skell's point, he's correct. So I do think that this is kind of like interesting to me. Like, is that going to be what he uses her for? Because Trump is going to taco guys on illegals. Trump is not doing this mass deportation like he's claiming. The numbers just aren't there, guys. But I think the biggest reason to Trump's defense is the support's not there, right? He can't do mass deportation if the judges are not supporting him. He can't do mass deportation if, you know, you have these people that are going out in the streets and interrupting the ICE's efforts and interrupting ICE and not getting support from local law enforcement. So that's the reality that we have to come to right now. Are we really going to see mass deportation? And what does that look like? You know, this week has shown that may not be something that Americans are comfortable with. I mean, a few unalived bodies have popped up because they mess with the ICE, and this is the outcome. FAFO, right? I don't necessarily support it, but that's the reality. You can't go around kicking and attacking ICE agents and think nothing will happen to you. But anyways, this is, you know, I digress. You know, we're going to move on along here, guys. Again, if you're watching, please hit the like button. And this is Morning Recap.
Before we wrap, I want to take a quick moment to talk about how you can support the new party. We are an independent media platform. No corporate backers, no political handlers, just a collection of voices representing all American viewpoints, especially the stories they don't want you talking about.
I'm disgusted with our government, and it doesn't matter which party you're talking about. I'm disgusted.
We are watching an active genocide. I don't know how else to put it. There are thousands of people getting killed every day.
This is the first time in history that an American cardinal has ever been elevated to Pope. It is legitimately make America great again.
Yeah.
Like, they're fighting for illegal immigrants, not immigrants. Illegal. Like, and they burning the flag and shit.
Like I always say, it was a great episode. I'm happy with the wins that Donald Trump's.
Like you heard Nora Skeptic say, we're going to keep bringing like different types of content and things that we know people want to see. And like we always show on the new party, always vote.
If you believe Americans can still have civil discourse, even in these polarizing times, we need your help to stay independent and keep growing. You can support us by donating to our GoFundMe page, becoming a channel member, sending a super chat, or grabbing merch from the New Party store. Every donation goes directly toward growing the channel promotion and our upcoming documentary. And as a thank you, donors will receive an exclusive copy of the documentary 1 week before it premieres. Who is the New Party? We're you, your voice, your stories, your America. We can only do this together. So if you're able, please donate and help us get the message out.